People pay homage to Lamyan Bahizam Irawat on his 125th birth anniversary. Chief Minister Nongthom Biren assures of meeting Home Minister Amit Saha on Atuan Abonmai murder case. Thobal police burst fake Indian currency manufacturing unit at Kaira Wangkem in Imphal East district. Bundles of demonetized 1,000 rupees currency notes recovered. 2 arrested. Manipur reports 158 new COVID-19 cases, 101 recoveries and 1 death in last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 6.81%. India adds 23,529 fresh COVID-19 cases, 28,718 recoveries and 311 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 97.85%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm Ibethoi Thokchom. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthom Biren has assured of personally meeting Union Home Minister Amit Saha regarding Atuan Abonmai murder case to nab the culprits involved at the earliest. He also reminded that state government has already written to the centre requesting investigation of the murder case by the National Investigation Agency. The Chief Minister was speaking on the occasion of the 125th birth anniversary of freedom fighter Lamyan Bahizam Irawat at Hizam Irawat Park in Thangmeiban Yumnam, Laikai today. And Biren also disclosed that he will be visiting New Delhi to visit BJP national leaders to discuss upcoming election-related matters, along with BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda, General Secretary Organization Abhay Kumar Giri and Minister Thongam Biswajit.
Bharat ki President yauna North East ta focus piba North East ki atam queen sangna hanna yang bidra badawna mirai badawna lairambadu akhoi lai akhoi haiba dugi hujik honorable minister mayam lai singju birangoni nungti gi ama ani ahum adung ngarang su niti ayok ki lai adagi huji economy advisor lai anything akhoi gi North East ta maro in particular akhoi Manipur da yamkona focus piri honorable vice president na laktori su haiba Manipur gi North East ki tour ni hai the Manipur gis the kari kari hojik monkey wena de koi inaugurate to boya ba the foundation solid to boya ba koi identify to dri adu magi office ka tanarga koi kari kari to boya age do yengsen gani.
Meanwhile, as per the latest development in the killing of former Jiliangrong Baudi Assam Manipur Nagaland former president and advisor Atuan Abonmai, Thokchom Maning Tribal Women Association has demanded unconditional release of Ponthalung Panmai from Thokchom Maning Tribal Colony, who has been arrested by Manipur police as a suspect in the murder case. Speaking to media at Thokchom Maning Laikai today, Association advisor Khomdonbi Kamai condemned the brutal killing of Atuan Abonmai. She alleged that police falsely charged Ponthalung Panmai, a shopkeeper, in the case. Taking part in the press meet, arrested Ponthalung Panmai's wife, Kampilu Panmai, said Imphal West Commando team picked up her husband around 5 a.m. today for inquiry. She claimed to have an alibi that her husband was at home when Atuan Abonmai was abducted and killed. Kampilu appealed to the relevant authorities to release her husband without conditions at earliest.
Ponthalung Panmai Commando Party ambala aga phagi bache machima miha panate mi koi misam ni lai minarakpani miha padachena banate aduna aikoi yaning de athuba matamda mahakse condition yauduna thadok pirau
mahakpu Atuan Abonmai gi mihata chenabani haina mongonda maran siri bese ai su ya janing de maha ase miha panate mami samni tangkuni thoi numit adumak tasu ibani tukan gi posai lomin naraga leminai yumda asidabu karigi maran ma mongonda mi hatpagi maran siri bano isam samna hingjari ba mini imung sida mongonda maran leite pibi ganu mari leina ba singna athuba matamda condition amatta yaudana mahakku thadok piro.
Joint Action Committee against the brutal murder of Atwana Bonmai has decided to impose 24-hour statewide total shutdown from the midnight of October 3 till the midnight of October 4. The shutdown was earlier deferred considering the appeal made by various organizations. The JAC in a press note appeals to all the people irrespective of caste and creed to raise in unison in condemning the gruesome and merciless murder of Atwan Abonmai so that the culprits are booked and justice is delivered to the late leader. CPI leader cum Rajya Sabha MP Ibethoi Viswam has alleged Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh RAS for being a puppet of the ruling BJP-led government. He asked the public whether they are happy with BJP government hiking the price of fuels and other essential commodities or not. The Rajya Sabha MP said at the 125th birth anniversary observance of Lamyanba Hizam Irawat held at Ibethoi Sumanglila Sanglane in Palace Compound in Phal. Irawat Celebration Committee Manipur organized the event in a subdued manner due to COVID-19 pandemic. Irawat Ningsing Mana given by Irawat Celebration Committee Manipur were handed over to 13 individuals from different fields. Ibethoi Viswam said that people giving so much respect to Hizam Irawat itself speaks of his services rendered for the state during his lifetime. He added that Irawat's initiatives for the betterment of women and farmers are worth following. He maintained that status of women in other parts of India is low as compared to the status of Manipuri women. Veteran communist leader Moirangthem Ibethoi, chairman of Irawat Celebration Committee Manipur, Dr. Moirangthem Nara, CPI Manipur State Council Secretary L. Swatin Kumar and other eminent members of CPI Manipur attended the event.
RSS is not political. Day and night they say it has nothing to do with politics. With these flimsy arguments, during the struggle of independence, they opted to be away from the struggles. They told freedom struggle is a political struggle. Those who struggle for Swaraj is waging a political battle. We of the RSS being a cultural movement don't believe in political actions, so we keep away and they kept away. Don't forget that history. And those people have done one more thing. You look to the RSS shakas, you look to the RSS activities, you may be astonished to note that there are no women members in the RSS. No women members. RSS.
Meanwhile, petrol and diesel prices today neared record levels across the country after rates were hiked by 25 paise and 30 paise a litre respectively. The price of petrol was hiked to 101 rupees and 64 paise a litre in Delhi to 107 rupees and 71 paise per litre in Mumbai, according to a price notification of state-owned fuel retailers. Diesel rates increased to 89 rupees and 87 paise a litre in Delhi and 97 rupees and 52 paise in Mumbai. Prices differ from state to state depending on the incidence of local taxes. This is the second price increase in petrol since the ending of a 3-week-long hiatus in rate revision and the fifth in the case of diesel. In 5 price increases since September 24, diesel rates have gone up by 1 rupee and 25 paise per litre, negating all of the price reductions that happened between July 18 and September 5. Petrol price has increased by 50 paise per litre in 2 installments this week. Before this, diesel price was last increased on July 15. The last increase in petrol rate was on July 17. Hizam Irawat Memorial Charitable Trust also held Jana Neta Hizam Irawat's 125th birth anniversary celebrations at his birthplace in Pisumthong, Oinam Laikai today. Attendees including Republic Party of India Athwali State President Thongnaujam Maheshwar paid floral tributes to Irawat's statue. Speaking on sidelines, C.H. Maheshwar urged people to follow Hizam Irawat's ideologies to safeguard the integrity of Manipur. The trust has reportedly urged the government to construct Irawat's memorial site where he was laid to rest at Saigang region, Myanmar.
Janata Irabot ki socio-economic, socio-political da aflip toramba pamama yam maru oiba thodang koi madlamdam sigi yam tangaba society sida mana pamami myam da huji loi chanakladi lamdam sida economic da oro political gi da oro loimak chakot pa hena aflip oiba oidori bani
magi pungna pamnamdam amasung Thaigang division gi tangbu da ma lei gi dam Burma gi 1951 da hariba jaga ani si sembiyo na koi raija sarkar da wakat sirol pi gramni hariba jaga ani si sematam da masi Malim gi koi lam koi bi sing mafam ohenba state government da aina haijening di yam turum da paikat pi
Lamyanba Irawat Ningsing Thoram Pangba Kanglob, an umbrella body of Socialist Students Union of Manipur, All Maitai Pangal Students Union of Manipur and Socialist Women Association Manipur also observed Irawat's birth anniversary at the old age home in Mongsangai, Imphal. Speaking on the occasion, SSUM President S. Yaima said, SSUM has been striving towards realizing the dream of Hizam Irawat to bring an equalitarian society. Gifts were presented to inmates of the old age home.
Lamyanba mahakna pamzaramba manaba khunai leitalairu singi mateng pangba kathokpa adugumba magi wakhalon adu aikoina ningsing jaraga magi wakhalon dudaiduda aikoi makhata na magi wakhalon dubu mayam khangna aikoi sandokpa amadi mahakki wakhalon dubu aikoi cheksana madugi khudung inbang ngamnanabgi damakta adugumba aikoi cheksin phirebadu logjabani makhata na aikoi mahakna pamzaramba liklam dudaiduda aikoi changsin jagi gani loinana mahakna pamzaramba liklam dudagi aikoi karigumba khongpham amata hongdana aikoi cheksin lepchagani
125th birth anniversary celebrations of Hizam Irawat was held across Patsoi Assembly constituency today. Speaking on the sidelines, Patsoi intending candidate W. Dinesh Chandra stressed on need for leaders and emerging youths to follow the ideologies of Hizam Irawat in safeguarding the integrity of Manipur. He also encouraged youths to cultivate work culture habit towards shaping better society. Financial aids and gifts were also distributed on the occasion. Patsoi Assembly constituency intending candidate Dr. Krishnananda has appealed to strive to realize the ideologies of Hizam Irawat on the late leader's 125th birth anniversary today. BJP Patsoi Mandal booth 19/6 and 19/7 organized the event at Thakil Kolom Laikai Mamang Laikai community. Sikal and Fanek were presented to 300 women farmers of the constituency at the event. NPP Youth Wing Singjamai Assembly constituency also observed 125th birth anniversary celebration of Lamyanba Hizam Irawat at Singjamai Oinam Thingil today. Singjamai AC NPP intending candidate O. Romain appealed to stay away from candidates who use money and muscle power to win elections. He espoused the need to unite everyone to bring an equalitarian society aspired by Lamyanba Irawat. Food items were also distributed to children home at Kaibi Sanapa to mark the day. Irawat Celebration Committee Oinam also observed 125th birth anniversary celebration of Lamyanba Hizam Irawat at Oinam Mamang Laikai Laifam Iraima Hall today. Speaking on the occasion, Oinam MLA L. Radhakishore appealed to politicians and civil organizations to follow the ideologies of Irawat. Film senior artist Dhaneshwar, former head of Department English, retired Professor K.H. Kunjo attended the event. Observance of 125th birth anniversary of Jananeta Hizam Irawat was also held at residence of Khairao MLA and Deputy Chairman of State Planning Board Laurembam Rameshwar at Kyamgai Mamang Laikai today. MLA Rameshwar appealed to people to follow Irawat's ideologies for better development. He added, one should not indulge in politics with communal thoughts, instead espouse the need to realize the communal harmony and unity among people favored by Irawat. MLA Rameshwar also kicked off his electoral campaign in view of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election. He stressed on upcoming developmental activities in the constituency. Rameshwar expressed his desire to not chide former MLAs, late MLAs and ministers for political mileage. Instead, votes should be voted with one's undertakings. He appealed for a peaceful election. Representatives of various communities from Khairao expressed their opinion and expected developmental goals on the occasion.
School sabani kang de ising bitak pasukuma lambi siam ko padadi chang nai na khoi ching yan basukuma dadi Manipur gilai ba khoi kendra manung da mangjil tha ba phasken tha manung masing thi ba dai di competition to ba dai di adum yaw ko ne na khala kana tawjari ba thaba khan asukuma ta yame haju phaw da kendra sida puna karor chama ga marphu ki mathak ta ai thabak taw khiu male kano sida khoi karaw ke ne manung sida lambi thong da hospital da school da asukuma ta yame ai detail da soi da election amang da ai tawjak ki thok mayam da ki list ama soi da yung khuding ai honjara ke matam da thaboi na pabi ai nongmata politics to bodu akoi chin thir oiraga hajal laga mayam da ai toning di aseng aseng bangam jaba kha katang tawraga mayam da chajabani ana pen da khota mayam le rang mane bon maya ne miyoi bani adum pen da ba laina gani adi asoi busul laina gani masipon mga pira kan da lakada ba hoitam sima dum pibiro
Lalambung Makhong Youth Volunteers Association, in association with State Secretary of BJP Manipur Pradesh Bikram Kongkham, also observed the 125th birth anniversary of Jananeta Hizam Irawat at the association office in Imphal. Seva or Samarpan program was also held at Lalambung Makhong Community Hall. Speaking on the occasion, Bikram Kongkham called upon the present generation to follow the footsteps of Irawat in building a united and self-sustained Manipur.
To be represented in an equal share, I the last level Mui could buy Chinkalaga, Chap share Pibiba, Chap Manaba, Takama Pibiba, Highway, Shiki Wakalons in Iraq, Wakalon, the Maki principle, Maki ideology, follow Top Zeraga, Ayakna so, Nasi, Tangmebangi, the Natana Manipur, Pombagi Oiliba, Pagi, Tola Taraba, Dr. Lairaba, Amadi, Awabana, Mashak Langa, Singbu, Hagna, but Makitango, I have Namjabasi, Dogzerakoni.
125th birth anniversary of Lamyanba Hizam Irawat was also observed in Jiribam district. Today, Jananeta Irawat Memorial Trust has marked the September month as Irawat month. Attendees paid floral tributes at Irawat complex in Jiribam's Babupara. A meeting was also convened at PWD Guest House. Vice Chairman of Manipur Food Industries Corporation Limited K. Sarat Kumar, Jimat Lifetime President Dr. Chandam Kamal and Vice President K. Kumanjao attended the event. Laudin Lumphil police flagged off a marathon from Kangla on Hizam Irawat's 125th anniversary. Today, Youth Blood Donor Team Bisnupur district members organized a rally. Members paid tribute to Irawat's statue at Nambol Bazaar and head towards Nacho to finally conclude at Nacho NESDYA Club. Roadside Vendors Welfare Association Kwaramban Kaitel Imphal members also observed Hizam Irawat's 125th anniversary today. The event was held at the southern side of temporary market in Kwaramban Bazaar. Association President Imphal Jila Parishad Upadhyakshya K. Tama and roadside vendors attended the event. Greater organized blood donation camp at Jenims Blood Bank today as part of observance of birth anniversary of Jananeta Hizam Irawat. The camp was held in association with Lions Club International 322D and regular voluntary blood donors group Manipur on one activity. 34 blood units were donated during the camp. Youth Development Center Club Kairao Bitra also observed 125th birth anniversary of Jananeta Hizam Irawat. Club President Putem Ivocha led attendees in paying floral tribute to the portrait of Lamyanba Irawat on the occasion. Irawat Day was also observed under the aegis of Department of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services at Central Poultry Farm, Kumbong today. Central Poultry Farm Poultry Specialist Dr. T. Bidyarani led farm staffs in carrying out cleanliness drive on the day. Southeast Asia Human Rights Association also commemorated the 125th birth anniversary of Jananita Hizem Irawat along with inmates of Ima Foundation Children Home in New Kaithalmanbi. SEAHRA President Surjit Sagolsem along with executive members of the association and others offered floral tribute to the portrait of Irawat on the occasion. Shera also donated medicines, edibles and stationery items to the children home. Thawal police today busted a fake Indian currency manufacturing unit at Kairao Wangkim area. Acting on reliable information about the manufacturing of fake Indian currency notes at Kairao Wangkim area, a combined team of Thawal District Police led by Thawal SP Jogesh Chandra Haubizam IPS conducted search operation at Kairao Wangkim area around 5 a.m. Speaking to media, SP Jogesh Chandra Haubizam said during the search operation, the police team came across a locked hut at Kairao Kuman Lok, where bundles of fake Indian currency notes were kept hidden. Police finally tracked the owner of the house, identified as 50-year-old Chungkam Dewan, son of C. Jogindro of Kairao Wangkem Ngarian Chingkong Laikai. Upon interrogation, Dewan disclosed that some manufactured fake Indian currency notes of demonetized 1,000 rupees were hidden inside his hut and produced the same to the police. SP Jogesh Chandra said Dewan also disclosed that packing and binding of the fake Indian currency notes were done along with 40-year-old Chungakam Suchandra, son of C. Dewan of Kairao Wangkem, Ngarian Chingkong Laikai, Imphal East District. Police has arrested both of them along with the fake currency notes. The combined team was assisted by Thawal Additional SP Operations Sachidananda Soibam MPS, OC Thawal Commando Inspector N. Tikendra, Jamedar MD Amin Khan and TH Kiran of Commando Thawal. The search drive was carried out after informing control room of Imphal East District Police. According to police, arrested persons have further disclosed that the fake Indian currency notes were bought by one Tony of Kairao along with his nephew Arun of Waitau Thiam Kunjao and handed over to them.
ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯆꯠꯊꯔꯒ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯅꯝꯃꯒ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛ ꯑꯣꯟꯁꯤꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛꯇꯨ ꯇꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯤ ꯐꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯔꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯀꯗꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯅꯣ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯄꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯊꯣꯡꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯝ ꯇꯣꯅꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯅ ꯀꯩꯔꯥꯎꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯀꯔꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯑꯒ ꯀꯔꯦꯟꯁꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛ ꯑꯣꯟꯁꯤꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯁꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯃꯊꯪ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯀꯅꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯂꯧꯔꯒ ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯊꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯃꯤ.
A man was found dead on the bank of Thawal River at Sagol Tongba in Thawal district this morning. The deceased reportedly sustained head injury. Thawal police team rushed to the site for preliminary investigation. According to police, the deceased is 23-year-old MD Abdul Wahim, son of MD Abdul Ghaffar, a resident of Yaripok Tulihalmayai Laikai, Hairong in Imphal East district. He was missing since he stepped out from his residence on September 28 evening. Police has deposited the body at Janim Smog after state forensic experts conducted spot investigation. Injury marks was found on the deceased's head. Meanwhile, JAC formed against the suspicious death of MD Abdul Wahim Aten, who was found along Thawal River this morning, termed his death a murder. Head Office of Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization and Ningthaunai branch demanded the government and the SP concerned to look into the matter. MMWO Publicity and Information Secretary Ningthaunai branch Asmir Shah Chesham said MMWO also extends solidarity to the initiatives of the JAC.
Misi asigi matang da paliba lenga amadi concern SP concern OC tongan tongan bo home department na athu matam da misi asigi matang da investigation to biraga sum balang lalang din adu puthokpi hoidna MMWO general headquarter amadi tongan tongan da MMWO gi branching gi maikai dagi akan mamong da kandem tawjaba loina athu matam da sum justice adu puthokpi hoidna MMWO gi maikai dagi hanna hanna paling ba lainga asigi mafam da amadi home department gi mafam da nolungna thamjari.
Manipur Human Rights Commission today held a one-day consultative meeting aimed to ensure implementation of MHRC guidelines issued to drug de-addiction centers. MHRC acting chairperson Khaide Mani, officials of Social Welfare Department, Manipur Police personnel and drug de-addiction center workers also attended meeting held at Classic Grandi in Chingmairong. Speaking on the sidelines, Khaide Mani said that the Commission has issued guidelines and standard operating procedures to be followed in drug de-addiction centers, keeping in mind the rights of the inmates. He said the meeting was held with stakeholders concerned to ascertain till what extent the guidelines are being followed, as well the prevailing challenges facing them. Experts stress on efficient management of drug de-addiction centers at the event.
Both government run toba, private run toba, the addiction center mayam sida minimum guideline do. Madungang na tauribra, taudabra, haiba, atuna singmigi problem lakpa. The Human Rights Commission da so the addiction center da user singbu namdana faraga, drugsina banihana faraga thamba, ada mama pa kauraga pisa, loba khutpa sigi mayamama sida police pa yawi, aina hairi basingche, masida adu mataudana ba haidana, matam kharegi mamangda Human Rights Commission na. Minimum guideline SOP to the de-addiction center to Gadaba Toro Daba Punamasi Kangan Garaba. Hariba Kangal gave a single as the police nationing Tijananga, the addiction center sing suning Tijananga Nanaba, Masigi consultation program, Pangtopanaba.
Manipur Speaker Yumnam Khemchan has appealed to boost the morale of students and help them get good education, as it is the only means to bring welfare in the society. He was speaking at the second Meritorious Award cum Appreciation Award 2020 distribution program organized by United Committee Langtabal at Langtabal Nambul Mapal today. Appreciation Award in the field of Nata Sankritan Avinandan Patra 2021 awardee Sapam Kulabi, women professional P. Ibemhal and meritorious students of class 10 and 12 exam were felicitated on the occasion.
Club Taraga Nitwina Punba, Sumba United Committee of the Van Shilbisi, I documented Pagache, Veran Lamasi, Matung Tava, the Sushimidra, Angansi, more encouragement, Downaba, Honabada, Isu, Sorbias again, from Jarakanda, Honam Putagachari. Thank you.
Tourism Minister Olukhoi has expressed happiness that there are many gifted talents in Manipur amid the state's limited resources. He was speaking at the 18th Manipuri Matam Ishai Numi 2021 held at Kurai Lamlong Bazaar in Imphal East District today. Apunba Manipuri Matam Ishai Kanglob Amik organized the event at Sangit Kala Sangam's Hall. Minister Olukhoi expressed gratitude to Amik for holding various singing events to hone the talents of budding singers. He also highlighted activities taken to promote Manipur's art and culture under the initiative of Chief Minister N. Biren and assured that projects are underway. Manipuri Matam Asia Lifetime Achievement Award was conferred to Thongnawsam Samo on the occasion. Manipur reported 158 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 2,320 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID positivity rate stands at 6.81%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,20,584, out of which 2,263 are active cases. One COVID patient from Thokchom district died in the past 24 hours, raising the death toll to 1,855. On the positive note, 101 people recovered cases were reported in the past 24 hours, raising the recovered cases to 1,16,466. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 96.58%. Manipur police detained 33 curfew violators today. Police collected a total of 8,000 rupees as fines from them. Detainees were later released with a word of advice. Manipur police has so far collected 2,58,90,460 rupees from COVID violators so far. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Hello viewers, Impact Music on Demand da selfie video request khanbirakpa matamda adomna selfie video record tawbiraga apamba isai sing adu khanbiyu aduga aikhoina pizariba WhatsApp number asida soidana thabirau. Impact Music on Demand every Saturday 6:30 PM only on Impact Music HD and SD channel.
India added 23,529 fresh COVID-19 cases, 28,718 recoveries and 311 deaths in past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have dropped to 2,77,020. Total recovered cases have reached 3,30,14,898 and recovery rate stands at 97.85%. While death toll has reached 4,48,062. COVID-19 vaccine has been administered to more than 88,34 lakh people in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 23,41 lakh 88,000 people. Above 47 lakh 90,000 people have died. Recoveries are above 21,10 lakh 6,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 98 lakh 50,000 in the world. Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Minister Thokchom has stressed on the need to eat nutritious food for a healthy society. He was speaking at the conclusion of month-long Rashtriya Poshan Ma 2021 at SWC Club in Khongman for today. The valedictory event was organized by Anganwadi worker helpers Khongman 1 to 5 and mini workers. Valedictory event of Rashtriya Poshan Ma 2021 for Kamjong district was held at Kashom Khulem Community Hall today. ICDS Project Kamjong, ICDS Project Fungyar and ICDS Project KKL jointly organized the closing function. Hetman KKL Wong Shenglai, KKL Baptist Church Somi Kating Pastor, Secretary KKL Village Ngamrei Wong CDPO, ICDS, KKL Ningthaujam Usharani took part in the event. CDPO ICDS Fungya TH Romita stressed on Poshan Ma, PHC KKL Dr. Babina on prevention of SAM and MAM among the children. Adolescent girls KKL and Kamlang AWW enthralled the gathering with cultural items. Month-long Rashtriya Poshan Ma 2021 observance organized by ICDS Project Moirang also concluded today. Anganwadi workers and helpers of 27 Anganwadi centers under Kumbi Sector 2 took part in the valedictory event held at Ibethoi Ishing Chaiba Community Hall of Kumbi Ward number 9. Kumbi Municipal Council former Vice Chairperson Wahingbam Bobichan Luang and Ward Development Committee members also attended the event. RIMS Director Professor A. Santa today inaugurated a 60-bedded RIMS Security Barrack number 2. Speaking on the occasion, Professor Santa lauded Manipur Security Service for taking active roles as frontline workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. He further encouraged to carry out social service in the hospital premises to keep it neat and clean. RIMS MS Professor Nepram Sanjeev, Deputy Director Administration K. Thongel, Chief Account Officer FA RIMS E. Devendro, Consultant Civil IY Jogeshwar, staff and officials of RIMS Manipur, security services and civil security personnel attended the event. United Development Organization Manipur carried out an awareness campaign of movement against voter for cash in Mayang Imphal today. UDO volunteers used loudspeaker to spread awareness on the negative impact of voting on bribe. UDO appeals to give up the habit of taking money from candidates and also appeals to clubs, CSOs and Maira Paibi groups to extend support for the cause. Intending candidate of Ketrigaon Assembly constituency Sheikh Nur Hassan today launched Tarukhe Miyamgi Wakat mission to hear the grievances of residents of the constituency. The mission was launched from the intending candidate residents at Top Khongnang Makhong Khetri Awang Lekai. As a first step, Sheikh Nurul Hassan listened to the grievances of a deprived family of Khetri Bangun Awang Lekai and their polling number 44. The intending candidate aims to visit all the 46 polling stations one by one in a day. He is sure to take all possible welfare projects ahead of the upcoming election and many remaining works within 100 days after the election if he won the election. A new office of NPP was also inaugurated at Khetri Bangun Awang Lekai today. Intending candidate of Kisantong Assembly constituency cum Republic Party of India Atwali State President Thamnawjam Maheshwar has extended monetary aid to Impact News video editor Ningombam Joni Maitai, who has fractured his right leg after a mishap. His Maheshwar visited Johnny at his residence in Peshum, Ningombam Leirak. Speaking on the sidelines, Maheshwar said his intention is to honor frontline warriors. Kesamthong constituency intending candidate Sapam Nisikant also provided monetary help to injured video editor of Impact News Ningombam Joni Maitai today. Nisikant visited Joni at his residence in Pishwam Ningombam Leirak and extended the help. Speaking on the occasion, Nisikant said he will continue to extend possible help to any journalist of the state in distress. Headman of Hongma Kongbal, Matankui Jimik, has expressed gratitude to Rajya Sabha MP and titular King Laishemba Sanajawa for installing 10 solar lamps at the twin statue of love, peace and harmony at Hongma Kongbal, Tangkul village in Kampupi. The headman said the help will facilitate the village's journey to accessing sustainable energy. Longmai Bazar Board LBB Noni Bazar has demanded the Deputy Collector LA Noni for early payment of the compensatory amount to National Highway Expansion Project affected claimants of Longmai Noni Bazar. Basant Kumar Wanke Memorial Trust observed the 75th birth anniversary of former Minister and MLA Ketrigaon Basant Kumar Wankem at Porumpa Thawan Thaba Lekai today. Speaking on the sidelines, former President of NSUI Manipur MS Suvam said, late Basant Kumar Wankem carried out various welfare activities not only for Ketrigaon constituency but for the entire Manipur. District Legal Services Authority Churachandpur Battalion Assam Rifles and Loktak Battalion Assam Rifles organized outreach cum interaction and awareness program under Helping Hand project at 2 locations in Churachandpur today. Programs were held at Happiness Home in Churachandpur for children living with HIV/AIDS and at Ministry of Gospel and Disability Home. Chief Judicial Magistrate cum Secretary District Legal Services Authority Churachandpur Jagaulan Hauke spoke at the event as part of Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav. Food items and other essentials were distributed to 83 inmates of the home. Rebecca Vinesha Suching, a 1989 batch IS officer of Assam Meghalaya cadre, took charge as the new Chief Secretary of Meghalaya this evening. She has become the first Khasi woman to hold the coveted position. She will also serve as State Vigilance Commissioner. Sri Chiang was serving as Additional Secretary in the Union Finance Ministry. The outgoing Chief Secretary M.S. Rao has been appointed as the Chief Commissioner of the State Public Service Delivery Commission under the Meghalaya Right to Public Service Act 2020. It may be mentioned that in the late 1980s, P.P. Trivedi became the first female Chief Secretary of Meghalaya. As a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Thobal College organized Fit India Freedom Run 2.0 today. The run was flag off from Thobal Thokchom, Kobila, Lampak and culminated at Thobal College. Attendees offered floral and candlelight tributes at the Anglo-Manipuri war site of Thobal Thokchom, Kobila, Makong. Speaking on the occasion, Assistant Professor of Geography Department, Thobal College, Dr. M. Damodar said, Fit India Freedom Run aimed to spread awareness on healthy living. Arrangements are all set to hold the 13th South Asian Football Federation Football Championship. Maldives will host the championship at National Football Stadium, also known as the Rasmi Dandu Stadium at Maldives from tomorrow. Bangladesh, India host Maldives, Nepal and Sri Lanka will compete in group stage matches and the top two teams will enter the final. India has won the championship 5 times and Maldives 2 times. In the first leg match, Nepal will play against Bangladesh. In the second leg, Sri Lanka will lock horns with Bangladesh. India's first match will be against Bangladesh at 4 p.m. on October 4. Bengaluru will host the 74th Glenmark Senior National Aquatic Championship under the aegis of Swimming Federation of India from October 26 to 29. Participating swimmers, diving, water polo team and officials of Manipur Swimming Association have been selected. Press release from the association said that 2 male swimmers, 1 diver, 13 male water polo athletes, 10 female water polo athletes, 1 coach and 1 manager are in the team. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. People pay homage to Lamyan Bahiza Mirawat on his 125th birth anniversary. Chief Minister Thokchom Biren assures of meeting Home Minister Amit Shah on Atuan Abonmai murder case. Thobal police burst fake Indian currency manufacturing unit at Khaira Wangkem in Imphal district. Bundles of demonetized 1,000 rupees currency notes recovered, 2 arrested. Manipur reports 158 new COVID-19 cases, 101 recoveries and 1 death in last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 6.81%. And India has 23,529 fresh COVID-19 cases, 28,718 recoveries and 311 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 97.85%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.